I want to demonstrate how to make one of my absolute favorites, which is a Gimkit. So I want to go ahead and go to gimkit.com and go ahead. You will have to create an account, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. So when you pull up into Gimkit, these are the different things you can do. I haven't created classes or assignments yet. I just use it for the games because everything else I do is generally through Quizlet, which I love. So I just want to show you really quickly how to make a Gimkit, how to make a kit, and how to play a game with your students. So you'll want to click New Kit and give your kit a name. And I had already created one of these in a video, but it didn't save, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same one that I did for the other video. So we're going to call this Plate Tectonics, and then we'll click Next. And the video that the picture that we'll use, the image we'll use is right here with the good little crack in it. And what I want to do is pull up my Quizlet and show you a quick way to insert vocabulary really quickly. And this is what Gimkit and Quizlet are super great for me, is in science I use them to just reinforce vocabulary. So for this set, tectonic plates, what I had done was already created a list of the vocabulary that the students needed. And if you come down here to these three dots, you can export the list of vocabulary words and copy them right here from where you've already created. So by the time that we usually play a game of Gimkit, my students have studied the vocabulary words, and that's kind of a culminating activity before we take an assessment. So they've had time to really get to know these words or whatever it is that we're studying. So what I do then is, because Quizlet is flashcards, we create with flashcards, and then I import the flashcards, and all you have to do here is paste. So Command V, and then all of your set is already created for you. If you needed to add a question, which is, it takes forever if you hand do it, but you would ask the question, and you most definitely could ask scientific questions, you could ask historical questions. You would then put in all of your answers. You can add a photo or an audio, but you'll want to then change whichever one of your answers is correct based on how you add it into your flashcard. So all of my flashcards are ready. I'll show you Rift Valley, and it already tells you the green is the correct answer for the Rift Valley. It tells you which one is correct. And then there's 3 incorrect, which those are from other vocabulary words that we're studying. So they're just distinguishing quickly which is the correct answer. We're ready, so we'll click Finish Kit. And now that the kit is made, what you'll want to do is click Play. And this pulls up options. Now, because we're playing remotely, you'll want to choose first the classic option, because students have to play individually. They can't team up since we're not together. Well, I really don't know if they could, but I've been playing classic. My kids love to do race because they want to have a winner and see who can get to that dollar amount in the shortest amount of time. So I set mine right now at 5,000. That's not a very long game. 10,000 right now probably would be a good max for them. You can play up to $1 million, but that takes forever. I don't recommend it. So I haven't entered my students in as a class yet. I do give them starting cash about $100 because they love to level up and power up, and then even be able to change the music and do some things. I do give them just a negative $10 handicap, because if they go much lower than that, they're pretty bummed and they lose interest. So I don't let them go much lower than that. I do click that I like the answer check, because the students can see right then what the correct answer was to the question, and that just reinforces the right answer. Most definitely, you gotta have music. So definitely keep that on. The clapping is ridiculous. I can't stand it. Option to join in late, because if you send out the game code and you're starting at a certain time, but a student can't get there and they want to join in late, that allows them to join into the game even after you've started playing. Power-ups, most definitely, that's what they love to shop for and get. The themes I love because they're constantly changing up. I took off clean power-ups only. If they're clean power-ups, you can't hurt other players. The kids love, love, love to destroy their friends, and that's what makes the game fun. It's for them to be able to freeze them or to keep them from always winning. That's part of the game. And so I took off clean power-ups only because our kids enjoy playing dirty, and it's fun. It just makes the game fun. So I don't like to have clean power-ups. I like for them to be able to enjoy spending their money on freezing people and that kind of thing. So once you're ready, you want to click continue, and I copy the game code and the website so the students can see all that, and then I just go straight to Google Classroom, and you can put it out for your students just right there on the stream. But I always encourage you also to send it out and remind too, so that parents can see it and encourage their kids to play. And it's just a lot of fun. So you just watch the dashboard, and I'm sorry, not the dashboard. You just watch the game board, and the students start showing up down here. You may give them a set time and say, all right, by 2:35, go ahead. The game will open up at 2:30, and by 2:35, we'll go ahead and start playing. And what happens though, when somebody wins the game, don't touch anything. All you have to do is click restart game, and it automatically reloads every single kid. So that's the beauty of it. I tell my kids up front, we're going to play 3 rounds, and they know, don't log out, don't touch anything. It'll automatically reload them, and they're in, and we'll just play, 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 and there you have it. So I hope you enjoy Gimkit as much as I have too, and they've been really great to up their amount of kits and things that they've done during this time for teachers. So most definitely, if you have a class Instagram, give them a shout out and thank them because they've been great. All right, I hope you enjoy it.